y'all? It's me. I'm back. I'm back in my truest form in my archive corner over here. Got my printer from 2009. Yes, it still works and I still use it. Don't worry about that. Yeah, thought I'd do a little. I always start laughing. I laugh at myself because there's like a hair in my face. These are meant for comedic purposes. I should put everything in like a comedy category. Anyway, wanted to do a little day in the life because I thought that might be fun and that might motivate me to do, all the cool girly things. It'll definitely, because just a few minutes ago I thought, okay, shot one, me walking. Now I have to go walk, which I just don't want to do because I woke up at like 5 this morning. I was awake for a little while and I thought, I really don't want to stay up at 5. I don't do that anymore. So I fell asleep again, and now it's almost 9, so it's a little too sunny for my taste, but I will go. But first, just starting off the day, I'll show you my typical breakfast. Cup of water with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and an iced coffee, and that's my breakfast. I just thought that would be funny, but it's true. So we're outside now, indeed walking. I probably would not have because it's not so sunny, but it's humid and doesn't feel very cool, so not good weather for me. 2 things I'll say. One, when I woke up the first time, for a while here, I had the issue of I wake up pretty early or in the middle of the night and think, which job am I going to? I don't really do that now, but I just think, I've done this for years. I always think, what do I need to do at work? Do I work today? What do I need to do? What do I need to prepare? Literally my first thought when I wake up. It's kind of sad. So this morning I was completely shocked that I have the day off. So and on my day off, I like to pretend that I'm unemployed. It just makes the world, really open up. But then anytime I fall asleep again, I start dreaming, and I must say my dreams are always very realistic, and they're always very current. I guess most people's dreams are realistic, obviously, but I'm never flying. It's always about something that happened yesterday, seriously, and then I wake up thinking, did that really happen? So I woke up this morning, I was so confused and sad. Anyway, like I said, forcing myself to walk. I walk, guys. I am a bona fide walker. I don't mall walk. I outdoor walk. But I have to come up with some type of daily routine now, because I literally work at night shifts. I have all this free time to walk now, but it's summer, so I'd have to get up pretty early and go out. I contemplate going to the gym. I always tell the story. I've gone to the gym once in my life, probably when I was losing weight, 6 years ago. Went to this gym, got up the confidence. I just don't want to go because I'm self-conscious and I hate to be seen in public. I hate, what is that thing called? Fear of being perceived or something. I just don't want anyone to see me ever. So I go to this local gym at, I don't know, was it 7 in the morning? I go in, no one's at the front desk. I stand there a few minutes, looking around, just no one's there. The gym was open, no one was there. So I just walked out and I left. I'm like, guess I don't have to go to the gym. This is great. Then I sent the gym, just for fun, I sent them a message on Facebook, and I was just like, hey, I went in this morning. Nobody was there. And they said, oh, the employee was probably cleaning. Yeah, I'm sure they were cleaning, whatever. So I have not returned. Will I go to the gym now? I don't know. I could go to silly Planet Fitness. I think it's maybe 10-15 minutes away from me, which isn't bad. Still, I don't know. I just don't know that I want to do that. I feel like I can't walk in there, number one, without a plan. And I don't think my plan could be just treadmill every day. Like, that would be a little silly to pay for. So for now, I'll just try to walk. I was so determined to walk to a semi-secluded place so I could film that clip and not be embarrassed that I walked a little over 2.5 miles, which was more than I planned. I usually, if I don't care and the weather's not for me, I'll only do a mile, so that was a little much for me. The next thing I definitely make sure I do every day is sit outside, which is really, I feel like if you have the time to sit outside and read a book or something, it's the epitome of being neat, no education, employment, or training. That's me right now. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna read a book, reading 9 Stories by Salinger right now. I'm like halfway through it, I think, but I started it, I don't know when, maybe this year. You'd think I could finish it fast because it's literally just 9 short stories. I'd read Catcher in the Rye, like, I think over a year ago, and I really should not have waited so long to read it because it was, like, absolutely hilarious. I was laughing out loud many times, which may sound like a boring pick here, but I would just say they're classics for a reason because they're great. I think my favorite so far that I've read in this was Uncle Wiggily in Connecticut, because it's just so funny to me when the main characters, they're just drinking, smoking, just relishing in doing that. It was kind of funny. But yeah, definitely. No, I'll read it. It's kind of too hot outside to read right now, so I might have to go inside, but you get it. It's about 1 p.m. now, just going about my day, doing laundry, changing the sheets, taking a shower. I don't really see myself doing a montage of those things. I don't really see the need. And also, every item in my home is not beige, so I feel like I'm excluded from doing that. The only 2 bits of show and tell I have here is, for any of you makeup heads out there, one of my fave brands for eyeshadow, Lime Crime. I don't know how long ago they announced this. They're not going to do makeup at all anymore. They're only going to do hair dye, which is a big L for me and anyone else who actually likes colored eyeshadow. But anyway, I had gotten this palette a few months ago, Greatest Hits Classics. Just some reds and some pinks, and it's nice, but I was forced into buying the Venus XL palette. It was on, Ulta had it on sale. I was waiting for it to go on sale because Ulta still has a few of them, so I got this, but I'm not gonna start using it yet because I had just bought another palette. Sorry if the theme of my channel is consumption. I don't even have a wall of Funko Pops, but I'm still a consumer. I don't know, this is what I consume. Anyway, I had just gotten another palette. For all of you old heads who like makeup, you probably like MAC, which I love this art. It's the Connect in Color palette, because I, not long ago, had walked in circles around Ulta just trying to find, some blue eyeshadow, but apparently that's not a hot thing. And oh boy, we got blue, we got green, yellow, pink, all the colors I'm excited for. Not really excited for this brown, but the rest of them are pretty great. So that's that. And the other thing I can say while I'm sitting here is a little preview of my CD collection. There's 4 stacks of them, and then there's a 5th one on top of this little piece of furniture. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to like be like, yeah, next up my collection, because it would take a while, obviously depending on how much or how little I say about each thing. So I might, you know, put that off for a while and just try to have some other ideas. This as it is a tiny bit of like filler, I guess. I have 2 other ideas right now. One is, I think I came up with like 4 or 5 people, bands that have like incredibly fallen off, in my opinion. Been listening, I don't know why, to a lot of old Maroon 5 as of recent, so that's like really on my mind, because I love Maroon 5 and now they're total trash. That and just a video about if I could get it down to top 5, maybe 6 of worst coworkers. I had it. Only one particular job. Obviously the job I have several videos talking about, but yeah, I'm just trying to think of like an informative way to talk about those people and not like, I hate them, they were awful. They just did some very weird things and had very strange behavior. So out of nowhere, it just started flash flooding, kind of, which is a bit of a downer, because how am I gonna go do stuff and run errands? It died down now, so maybe I can make it into the coffee shop. I'm not super sure of where I'll go or what I'll do. One thing, I can drop a couple things off to my sister. Yep, that's right. I have, you know, just stuff I gotta give her, but one of them is a couple of bottles of wine that were from a random coworker of mine from the job I just quit. Didn't work with this guy myself, and I had heard things about his strange behavior and weird things he did. And without seeing them, you'd think, wow, what a nice guy. And only, you know, I knew it was most certainly all true. Only at the end, he tried pulling some weird stunt with me that I was like, I see it now. Like, I knew it was true. Like I said, didn't have a doubt about it, but like, strange guy. I would have been even more weirded out, but he also, out of the goodness of his heart, gave some wine to my friend that quit the same time I did. So it's not too weird, but it's like, I didn't want it. It was uncomfortable. I don't want to give from someone I don't like. Like, if you mistreat other people, we're not friends, man. That's all there is to it. So I didn't want it in the first place. And if it's red wine, I definitely don't want it. If you want to get me a gift, get me some gin. Okay, even though it's 2 p.m., just had to get the coffee anyway. Coincidentally, you know, I'm always thinking of what can I say here. I was going to say this coffee shop may or may not be my dream job, because I've always thought about becoming a barista, but shockingly, it's hard to find a job doing that unless you have explicitly done it before. Go figure. Or I'm just applying at the wrong places. But coincidentally enough, there's a sign on the window that said hiring. I didn't ask about it though, because the woman working here seems like she is having a very bad day. She seemed in a very bad mood, which that's cool, man. I get it. So I'm like, whatever. And I saw it. I'm like, here we go again. I can I can have 2 jobs, so I don't know. I have applied here in the past, just by email, and I never heard anything back, but maybe. I could very easily work 2 jobs with my current schedule, but probably shouldn't go there. I'm sorry if this video is long in advance. I just love the app. A couple hours later now, stopped off at my sister's, had a nice chat with her, became acutely aware that it's almost July, which is absolutely insane to me. Then started monsooning again. Sat in my car a little while. Went into a Dollar Tree for what else, but of course, hella energy drinks. Nothing really that wild or interesting in there. You know, a little bit of death water, some random. True. Never seen or heard of this in my life. So we're still on the hunt now. I'm actually sitting outside of one now. But then in between there, I went into Panera, which I was very hesitant to do because Panera, I feel like, as of recent, it's just like so pricey, and it's like, it's not that good. It's okay, but it's like, there's nothing really like great about it other than how accessible it is and that you can order ahead or just order on a kiosk or something is appealing for us non-social guys. But anyway, I went in there and I was all ready to film and, you know, embrace the madness, because people really are doing whatever they want in there. They've got their laptop out watching a video full volume, no headphones or anything. So I was like, certainly I could film myself in here. That would be normal, but I didn't because the music in there is so loud. So I really didn't know how that would come across. I don't know. Like I said, at another Dollar Tree, because they always have different stuff. Maybe this one will have G Fuel. I don't know. I'm mostly out of ideas of what to do. The only other thing I could do that might be semi-interesting is go to Goodwill, because I could use some new clothes for work, because I don't want to invest in anything, because I know it'll be covered in grease splotches by the end of the summer. But I could pretty well wear whatever I want at work, but I'm not a very super casual dresser. Sometimes, you know, whatever. But anyway, I don't know. It's very hard to find anything actually good in there. Occasionally I'll find one thing, but I might. Gentlemen, we hit the jackpot here with the G Fuel, so. Well, y'all, that's about it for me today. I didn't end up going to Goodwill because at this point I'm just sort of tired. I feel like I've been driving around in my car all day, and I feel sorry for my car. Like, I'm abusing it because it just hit 231,000 miles. But I'm just out here trying to find my place in this world once again, going back to a past life, sort of just embracing being a big creepy loner. Like, obviously you saw me all day just chilling at Dollar Tree, which we're so back, gentlemen. We found Miami Nights, which, if you know, you know, is a bit of a rare fruit there. Also, of course, it can't be a YouTube video without me putting a disclaimer on my ugly appearance. I probably should go to the gym, but I'm big on intermittent fasting. Don't even get me started with that. But I just need to get myself to commit again. And also, my hair is gross. My hair is very gross because, yeah, it's greasy, but fate is telling me to try to change hair color once again. This will be about the third go round for me. I think I've had red hair now about maybe 7 years, and I've tried to get away. I've
gotten away from it, a few times, not too many times. I've done like black, and then you can go back to red, but anytime I've tried to go lighter, the first time, maybe like 4 years ago, I got to orange, and then I gave up. And then 2 years ago, I said I'm committing, and it was indeed blonde, but it was very short, and it was kind of yellowish, and obviously I'm doing it all myself, all at home, so it can only look so good, but it doesn't even matter, because my hair, it's so long, but it's completely dead. It's like Barbie doll hair, so I hopefully can, I don't know. I'm just trying to make myself wait as long as possible this time before I start dumping color remover and then bleach on it, because it'll look really orange. I'm starting to get distracted now by all the random people walking in the street, not on the sidewalk, just in the middle of the street. Final thing, of course, this would not be a video of mine without some music mention. A few new CDs to the car. One just got on eBay. I was thinking about if the day ever comes that I do my CD collection. There was a few I'm like, if I don't have this, what am I even doing? So I got the Frequency EP by Play Radio Play. Iconic MySpace band from back in the day. Sort of for archive though. Yeah, the first few tracks I could still listen to. Sort of archive as well, but very on brand for me right now is Kelly Clarkson's first album. I got this at Goodwill. I actually got it for free at Goodwill because the girl ringing me up, a fellow eyeliner wearer, she didn't notice it. So then when I pointed it out to her, she said, just take it. So that was free, but it's on brand for me right now because my current comfort show is Old American Idol, which I didn't think would ever be on YouTube because of all the copyright, but it is there. And then finally on CD was passed on to me from a subscriber or a friend, Only God Was Above Us by Vampire Weekend, which I actually forgot how much I liked this album. Even from the first track, it's just like so wild and like cool sounding with all the different instrumentals there. And that is all. That was my day. See you next time.